Hiya, Mark. How you doing, Chuck? Not being as warm today. I don't think it has in me. But then again, I'm Nesh. Keep myself busy, and that helps. Although my busy is sitting down, so I don't really get much movement to warm up, do I? Oh, dear. So what's Mark been up to? No babysitting tonight. Oh, right, got you wrong there. Hiya, Mark. Yay, we've got Mark number 2 back. Not working today. Or not working away, I should say. So are you keeping fit? You've been working? Well, I have. I mean, I've been working in my craft room. I put a couple of crafting videos up this week and last week. So, oh, you're in Scotland working, are you? Whereabouts in Scotland? My mum and dad used to live in Scotland on west side in Dumfriesshire, in a little village called Creetown. And Creetown is famous for the first making of, what did he call that film now? Oh, my mind's terrible. Wicker Man, that was it, Wicker Man. They made the pub part of that film was the Ellangowan in Creetown, and the clock tower bit was also, I don't know whether it's a clock tower or just a monument type thing at the bottom end near Ellangowan. That were all part in the film, the Wicker Man. So yeah, Mum and Dad lived up there for it must have been 13 years, maybe something like that, till we managed to get them back down to England. They're not Scottish, they just moved up there. My dad had a really bad business partner, and my dad nearly sunk with him, you know. But I mean, it was obvious who was at fault. It weren't my dad, but they got before they could get into any further dealings with him, they moved away, and they couldn't get much further, could they? Them in Scotland, short of leaving country. But my dad's never been out of country. The farthest he's been is Scotland. He'd never actually left British Isles. My dad, where my mum has. I mean, I took her after my dad passed away. I took her to Crete. I also took her to Greece. That I've got a funny sort of name. You've got to be careful how you pronounce it, else you think you're swearing. But it was, and then she went to Australia with my granddad. Blimey, so she did all her globe trotting after my dad passed away, because he wouldn't leave country. He wouldn't go on an aeroplane, and yet he were in Air Force in Warburg. He were just a cook. He weren't pilot or stuff like that. Is that right? not getting a lot of work then, Mark. You're busy detectoring. You ought to go and have a look at Creetown. They've got a little beach down there. It's not far from Newton Stewart. No. Me, 18:30. That's bedtime, isn't it? 18:30. Oh my God, no. No, we just took it to, I wish I could, it was something like Fulka, something like that, in Greece. And then we went, as I say, I took her to Crete as well. Well, I'm saying I took her, we went. I accompanied her to Crete. She'd never been abroad and she wanted to have a go, as it were. So I went with her, took her, and we had a good couple of holidays there in Crete and in Greece. And we both enjoyed the Greek food. So, yeah, it was good. My biggest problem was my mum didn't know when to stop drinking. She was a lot of an okay, actually, which was a bit worrying. Hiya, Danielle. Welcome. Daniel, not Danielle. Dear me, sorry about that. Ma nearly riding horses on Sunday by the horses where you're working. Oh, golly. Harry doesn't like horses. He says, what does he call them now? Prehistoric. Prehistoric animals. They shouldn't be horses now. Just have them on road, blah, blah. He don't like horses. They get in way on roads, which I suppose in one sense they do, and they don't have to pay road tax. But they were around before motor cars, weren't they? Let's face it. It was your size. Oh dear. I love horses. I think they're lovely. I mean, I have. We went on a day trip when we were away. I'm just trying to think now where we'd gone. I was going to say Isle of Wight then, but I don't think it was. But we went on this horse riding thing. It weren't like we were just walking. The horses were just walking. No, there's no cantering or galloping around like that. No, thank you very much. But we got to obviously a gate which led out onto road, and we'd all got to sort of stay back. Obviously, you'd not got to let them get their head down to eat the grass. You got to keep the head up and make sure they carried on walking, following each other. But the one in front of mine, what I were on, he just, for some reason, it turned around and it bit the horse I was on the neck. And the bloody thing I were on reared up. And I don't know how I didn't end up in a heap on the floor. But I hung on for dear life. And then woman that were leading us, whose business it were, she come up and whacked the horse in front, like it were like a naughty cat and naughty kid. You do that with horses. Does it make any difference? Hello, Emmy, you managed to get on then? Yeah, and she's got horse. Actually, I think they're lovely animals. I do. I love to see them, and I like to go and have if they're in a field and you can get to them, I like to go and have a little stroke, but a lot of people don't like you approaching their horses, and it's understandable, I suppose. Did you, Mark? Oh, I know there are a lot of Claire, my daughter, had got a friend when she was in high school. She got a friend, they own horses, they got their own stable, and I'm not sure, they got 2 or 3 horses, I believe. And Claire used to go down regular of a weekend, and they'd go out for a little canter around paddock. It was a huge paddock we got. And because Claire had never had any kind of horse riding training, so she weren't really happy about the idea of going out on road, which, don't blame her. But she used to, Emma, I forgot the call her now, Becky, used to show at ropes like and take her out onto the paddock. So, yeah, Claire would have loved to have had a horse, but there was just no way we got anywhere to put a horse, and it was too expensive to, find stables that would take them, because you can rent a stable, can't you, from some places, but were far too expensive for us. I mean, feeding it and God only knows where else. So no, we said not, If she wanted to go to riding lessons, we'd have been quite happy to let her go for riding lessons, but there was no way that we were going to buy a horse because we'd know where to keep it. And as I say, it's expensive to, send them out to stables and what have you. So, and I mean, don't get me wrong, and they're worth every penny that they charge. Because, like you've just said, they are a lot of work. I mean, you can tell that we're just watching some of them. There was a stables close by to where we lived, actually, that used to go by quite often, and there were always 2 or 3 girls out there, and they were brushing them and grooming them, and you know how you do. And I said, you've got to be prepared to do all that and mucking out, Well, we had our fair share of mucking out when my dad had goats when they lived up in Creetown in Scotland. And we used to have to go up and spend our 2 weeks holiday a year. Well, actually, every time we had a holiday, we used to spend all those holidays up at my mum and dad's mucking goats out. And because they got goats up there, he got 7 goats in End. And it was a job and a half. It was a killer. Which mark is on? They're both on. One of your sisters still got horses? Yeah, they are. They're lovely animals, but I just want to go and stroke them, and have a little cuddle with them. I think they're lovely. I mean, they're amazing animals. And my favourites, my absolute favourites, I've got to say, are Clydesdale. Oh, they are fabulous. And I love to see breweries. I used to work for Newcastle Breweries, but behind, in the bar. But I used to love to watch the what is it? They used to come every now and again. There'd be something going off, and they'd bring the Shire horses out, and with the barrels and everything on back, and it used to be brilliant to watch them. The only other horses that I can actually say are fabulous, and I don't know whether they're Egyptian, but they're like they've got a really shiny coat, and it's just like looking at gold, smooth gold, absolutely. In fact, there was one picture on Facebook only a matter of a few days ago. I don't know if Facebook or on YouTube, I saw one, and I thought, oh, they are such lovely horses. But Clydesdales are, they're the creme de la creme, or creme de la creme of horses, I think. Absolutely. Your 3 sisters had horses, and other 2 weren't interested. You sound like you come from a family like Harry's. There were 8 of them. Chuffy, no. Did you not, did your mum and dad not know when to stop? 2 was enough. For me anyway, let's put it that way. Oh my God. Yeah, I know. Chuffy, they had big families. big families. They were hard work for mums and dads, but I think a lot of work got palmed off out to kids, didn't it, to their share. When you got big families, hand-me-down clothes, and that's how it used to be in them days. It's like Percy did a I've got an eyelash in my eye, peeps. Sorry, I'm rubbing my eye. Percy did a video doing his what's it, showing what he'd found. And he found a little round, it was like a little round ball with a shank on back, like, and he said, probably 16th, 17th century, something like that, he said, as a button. And I remember when I was a little girl, all those years ago, I am talking now in the region of 65 plus years ago, I remember having some shoes that had a bar over the top of the foot, and you had to use a hook, and if you got those on, and you would have to hook them to fasten them up. And I remembered them from, there's not much I can remember from my younger days, but those shoes and that button, it all brought it all back. I thought, oh my God, they're just like them that we used to have on shoes when we were kids. Remember Whitsuntide, you had all new clothes. If you were lucky, you got all new clothes. You know, and you had to go around all family, and they'd all give you a few coppers just seeing you in your Whitsunday best. And there were always a parade, you know, when scouts or whatever parading through the streets. It was lovely. Don't do anything like that now, do they? You know, it's a shame, really. Oh, Boys Brigade and Girl Guides and Boy Scouts, they all used to do it. You'd have a lovely parade with band, and it was great. And flags and banners. There's 6 of you, but it's extended family here. Harry's were all in one little 3-bedroom house. 10 of them. 8 kids. 8 kids and 2 adults. So, I mean, there'd be there were 4 boys, 4 girls. So I don't know how they worked that one out, how they got around that in them days. Yeah, I would think you might do, Mark, because, as I say, I remember I was to always cry because I didn't like using the hook. Sometimes she caught me when she pulled it through. She caught my foot with the hook. I hated those shoes. And when I got to have them shoes, and they were my Sunday best, like you do. We're going across to my nan and granddad's and for tea or whatever, you know, and we had to put my best shoes on, and that bloody hook nearly always got me with hook. I hated it, but yeah, it was one of them buttons. It was like a little ball with just a little shank on back, and hooked it through. Yeah, I tell you what, it reminds me of the hook. It's like one of them where you're pegging rugs, you know. That's got like a hook on it, hasn't it? And that's what it reminded me of. Blimey, talk about blast from the past. What did Harry say other night? And I said, bloody hell, where did it come from? He said something, and it was like way back. And I said, geez, I don't know. I couldn't tell you, Mark, to be fair. I mean, I remember using a hook. I don't think it did. I don't think it went into handle. I think it was just like, like I said, like one of these that you peg a rug with, that kind of thing. But, and then, as I say, it was quite interesting as well. and I watched Kev's news thing, and they were talking about somebody that had found, I'm not sure if he didn't say a Roman treasure, a lot of coins, and it was going to be shared up between him and the landowner because it was a new permission he got. And he found a cache of coins, gold coins. I think he said they were about £65,000 worth or something like that. And the landowner and he were going to share the, very nice, isn't it? Denise has not been well. Denise had COVID for quite a while. I think she's a little bit better these days, but I've spoke to her on Facebook, but not face to face. Monday, again, same thing. I don't know whether she's had COVID, but I know she's been, busy and what have you doing. So, but I've not actually seen him. Oh, you sent him that story. You were interesting, and people get that kind of that's got to be kind of a lifetime, hasn't it? But I think it's amazing some of the stuff that you find. And that big ring, somebody had found this huge ring and it was 10 karat gold. Did he say 10 karat gold? I think he said it 10. And he didn't know whether the blue stone was a real sapphire or not. Well, the first picture he showed of it, it looked like it was scratched quite badly. And I thought, that looks plasticky. But then it showed you another picture where it had been polished up and it looked quite good. So it could well have been a real one, I mean, if you go into expensive buying a gold, and it was an old one, and in olden days, you had a gold ring, you usually put something decent on it. You didn't put like cubic zircon that we have today on it. Yeah, I don't think either of them do Facebook so much. Mandy does, she don't do Facebook as such, but she does Facebook Messenger, and I think Denise is the same. But occasionally Denise will put something up on Facebook, but not very often. But yeah, I know Denise was poorly. I think she's on the mend, well on the mend. As regards Mandy health-wise, I don't know. Wow. A carved animal in the stone. You see, you get to see all these interesting things. I'm fascinated, I am, when I watch your videos when you're doing your metal detecting. I sit there with my mouth wide open, thinking, oh my God. Oh dear, shut your mouth, there's what's coming. Yeah, I would have loved to have done it myself, had a go. I know I lost my engagement ring. I think I did mention that before. I lost my engagement ring on one at beaches. I'm not sure where it were now. I don't know if it was Mablethorpe or not. I don't think it was Mablethorpe, somewhere else. But never did find it, obviously. I dare say by now somebody else will have found it. But it was many moons ago. We're looking at around about 50-ish years ago. So your latest is a policeman's whistle. Wow. You see that you just don't, you wouldn't think, would you, you'd find a policeman's whistle on the beach or wherever, even in a field. Why would you, But it's amazing what stuff you get. It's because it might not have always been a field for vegetables or, it could have been something else, like a forest. Some forests have been took down and become fields, and who knows? Oh, you're going to Mablethorpe, are you, on Sunday? Are you taking your mum and dad then? Because who's going to look after them if you go and they're not there? I like Mablethorpe, actually. I think I like Mablethorpe. I was going to say better than Cleethorpes. I don't know whether I like it better than Cleethorpes, but I prefer Chapel or other one, Inglemells. We had a static at Inglemells for a while, I think for about 3 years. Here he is, Percy. How you doing, chick? I've just been talking about you. Watching your video and your little button that you found, your little round button. I'm saying, reminds me of my younger days. My mum used to have a hook for one of them buttons on my shoes. I hated it. I hated them shoes. But yeah, it's amazing what you find. Yeah, it's amazing what people actually lose, to be fair. You know what I mean? I've seen, I used to watch quite a few of these American people, you know, detectorists, doing beaches, especially in Florida region or Los Angeles and roundabout. And some of the jewelry, the rings and the diamonds coming out their ears, you know, why would you ever leave beach until you found it? Because I don't think I could. If I got a ring that valuable, don't care how much money you've got in bank, you just don't walk away from it, do you? I wouldn't. I'd be absolutely mortified if I lost a ring like that. And I'm sure these people are, but they've probably got that much money that it doesn't matter. Really, we'll get you another one. Don't worry about it. Can't do about it now. When was that, Percy? Today? I've not seen any videos today because I've been crafting. I've done a video of my own today actually, and I'm busy making these Pomander dolls. I got a few made, and Mandy and Denise wanted the same one, so I made a second one so that they can have them. Are you taking up the meat, Percy? Wow. Oh, Sunday you uploaded it. Oh, you uploaded it today, right? No, I've not seen your video today. I've watched a short one of Kev when he does that news. That I think it was about, it's only like a 10-minute, 15-minute one. I watched that while I got a little bit of time on my hands. But like I said, I've been keeping myself busy making these little dolls. So you know, I've been occupied all week really. Plus I did a card video yesterday and I did a box video today, and then I did a small bouquet on the card that people want to see me replicating until I get my flowers come. I've ordered some more flowers. I'll do a video on that when I get my flowers. But I used to do a lot of wedding cakes, you see. So I know, you know, I like to make my proper little sprays up, and I've been making them up with what I've got, but the flowers I've got don't really do justice to the effort, if you know what I mean. Because they are fiddly to do, but they're nice. And in fact, that's the box for the card, and the card is very similar to the box. So, box lid. And it's this bouquet that people are wanting to see made. So, so yes, I've got to organise myself when I get my flowers. when they come. I've only ordered them today. So I wonder if we're going to get... Oh, there's only 5 people in. I'm not doing a blooming quiz for 5 people, am I? Do you want me to? Do you really? Mind you, all, apart from Emma, all the rest of you do actually go on quiz, don't you? We've not got Lorna yet. Lorna's not in. And Colette didn't come last week. Who else have we got to come in? Trev not in yet, if he's coming on. I think Trev just comes on when he's got a bit of time. So here's Chris, you see, there's another one. Good evening, Chris. Nice to see you, Jake. Okie dokie then. Over 6 in. We'll give 5 minutes for see if Lorna and anybody else pops up. And then we'll crack on with quiz. Because I want to get finished for 9 o'clock because here he is. Talk of the devil. Hey up, Chuck. How you doing? I'm talking to you, Trevor. I've just said, I bet you heard me. I bet you were listening. I bet you thought I was going to slag you off, but she's not in. Now I wonder that. Oh dear. Well, you can only cheat. You're allowed to cheat, Em. So what can I say? I'll give you an excuse. You can cheat. I'm still on my boat. You're still on your boat? I would be on my bloody boat all the time if I didn't have to get off. I'll tell you, I used to love boating. I did. I should have loved an narrow boat. Well, I know my mum and dad would have liked one as well, but it weren't to be. Too expensive for them. I think when round about the time that they were wanting a narrowboat, it was as cheap to buy a house virtually as what it was to buy a narrowboat, because they were darned expensive. But you can live on a narrowboat, can't you, see? So there you go. That's why. Anyone you've missed? I don't think you missed anybody now, no. Yeah, I would have done, and Harry wouldn't. Harry's terrified of water. He'd be frightened to death it'd sink on us. But, you know, I might give me old, do a Natalie, what do they call her? Natalie Wood to him. Because he can't swim. He has his rhyme, hasn't he? Have you really? Just a minute. I just have to get a drink. This is a prickling at the back of my throat. It happens a lot. It's annoying. Okay. We're going to start. I'm down looking. Oh, bear with a minute. Just bear with a minute. Ooh, it will. I'll have a look at that proper. Very nice. Very nice. I've got it, Trevor. Very nice. Right. I'm down looking. Here we go for number 1. Who was nicknamed the Chingford Skinhead? Who was nicknamed the Chinford Skinhead? That happens to me sometimes when I'm in the middle of a shop. My daughter had to run and find me a bottle of water, and I drunk it every time I got to check out to pay for it. I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know how, Trevor. Look, I'm not Mrs. Here she is. Look here, Prince of Darkness. What you talking about? Hello, Lou. Nice to see you, Flower. Prince of Darkness is not the right answer. But that one is. Right, well done. She's here. Lou's here. She's got that one right. It's me. Norman Tebbit is the right answer, and Lou's on the board. Okay. Next question. What type of alphabet is the NATO alphabet? We all know what that one is. I don't know how to use my blooming phone. I can't even make a flaming phone call with my mobile phone. Okay, we'll do that. I'll share it like that later to you. Mark, I had a job fan thinking it. Right, well done, Percy. Yep, Percy's got that phonetic. Percy's on the board. Okay. Buzz Aldrin's mother's maiden name was Moon. Something true or false? Something. Ignore that. Buzz Aldrin's mother's maiden name was Moon. True or false? I'm not one little bit techno-savvy at all. You should know that by now. Well done, Percy. It was indeed true. It was. Yeah. Who was the first bowler to take 400 test wickets? Who was the first bowler to take 400 test wickets? Fassel? What's Fassel, Chris? Well done, Lou. It is Richard Hadley. It's correct. Oh, it's going to be one of them nights. I can feel it. Right. In which 1975 film is there a character called Homer Simpson? In which 1975 film is there a character called Homer Simpson? Don't forget to go on to your live chat, by the way, at top, so that you don't get delays. That's the one, Lou, correct? Well done, David Triffids. Locusts. I know what I meant. I'll never get a job with ITV, will I? And on whose novel was the film based? So The Day of the Locusts was based on whose novel? I knew what you meant. Oh, thank you, Mark. Not Alfred Hitchcock. Not John Wyndham. Yeah, who was the author of the book though? The novel. Night, Emma. Take care, Duck. Have a nice time in Maplethorpe. That's the one. Nathaniel West is the correct answer. Well done, Lou. Right. Who is Shylock's daughter? Who is Shylock's daughter? I'll spell Shylock, it's as it sounds, Shylock, Shylock's daughter. It was indeed Jessica, well done. She's back. Well done, Lou. Right, what bird is on the German coat of arms? What bird is on, well, Germany's coat of arms? I'm just going to put my fan on a bit. Eagle's the correct answer, but I want to know which eagle, because there's quite a few in there. Like there's bald-headed eagle, and there's eagle owl, and there's golden eagle, and God only knows how many more. It's a particular one. That's the one. I'll give you a point each for that. Black eagle is the correct answer, so you both get a point for that. Because Percy got the budget. Percy got the eagle bit. Who wrote? Blimey. Who wrote the song Just Like a Woman? Who wrote the song? I think they were singing about me. Right, eagle. It was Black Eagle, actually. Who wrote the song Just Like a Woman? Girly Man. Not Stevie Wonder. Well done, Lou. Bob Dylan is the correct answer. Next question. What are Kabbalists? Kabbalists. Kabbalists. What are they? Oh, this would annoy me to death, this. Well, I think Poppy's had a little nip at my name. I'm sure she's a vampire, you know. A vampire dog. She's a little booger. So what are Kabbalists? Not really. No, I can't give either of you that, really. You sort of, you know, but not quite. A group of cable guys, so it could well be, but it's not. Hmm. Right. There's they are of a certain religion, a specific. You try saying that without no teeth. Oh, well done, Chris. Oh, I came, he says. That's it. They are Jewish mysticals. So well done, Chris is on the board. I'm going to give him that because give her that because it's spot on in actual fact. So yeah, righty hoey. Who was the first Welsh rugby player to win 100 caps? Who was the first Welsh rugby player to win 100 Test caps? Well done, Daniel. It was Gareth. Oh no, you're close, but you're wrong. You've got the first name right. You've got the second name wrong. I nearly get you that then, too soon. Yeah, that's right. Well done, Daniel. Daniel's on the board. Okay, okay. Right, what do leprechauns do for a living? What do leprechauns do for a living? Well, I never knew that. They've read it right, haven't they? Yeah. Oh, well done, Chris again. Chris again. Cobblers or making repair shoes. So cobbler is. Well done, Chris. I never knew that. Okay. Who was the oldest member of the Jackson Five? Who was the oldest member of the Jackson Five? Hang on here. Oh, question 18. So it's that one is that one. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Lou got that. It is Jackie. Well done, Lou. I've got a bit of a wobble here, so I'm just making sure I get it right. Right. What in 1968 became Africa's first Marxist state? What in 1968 became Africa's first Marxist state? Not seeing it. Can't see it. No, can't see it yet. Nope. Let's go. Oh, Lou. Lou's got that Congo. It's actually People's Republic of the Congo, but the Congo is the correct answer. So, yeah. Right. Whose catchphrase was "It's turned out nice again"? Whose catchphrase was "It's turned out nice again"? Certainly no one in this decade. That's true. It's true. You're right there. Yes, that's it, Lou. George Formby is the correct answer. Right. What is the wedge-shaped part of an anchor called? What is the wedge-shaped part of an anchor called? Hmm. Where is Trevor's sailing know-how? Not peak, not scoop. You missed the question. What is the wedge part of an anchor called? Oh, Daniel's got that. It is fluke. Well done, Daniel. Right, now we're on to this side. This is where things get a bit tricky for me. Right, what terrorist group's name means the base? What terrorist group's name means the base? What a fluke that was, yeah. Trev, have you got a bit of a delay on yours? Well done, Percy, got that one. Al Qaeda is the correct answer. Right. Mike Brearley captained England in how many tests? Mike Brearley captained England in how many tests? You're in the middle of nowhere. Right. So have you not got a very good signal? Up a bit. Up a bit more. Yes, not a good signal. Gone too far up, Daniel. Oh dear. It felt like too many. In actual fact, you were nearer than anybody else, believe it or not. But no, 12's not the right answer either. Crikey. You're nearer, Trevor. Ooh, very close now. You're scorching. Blimey. We're round it, all round it, all round it. Well done, Lou. It was 31 is the correct answer. Lummy neck. Yeah, right. I'm going to jump down to number 30 because I botched me answers, Mr. Questions at top when I write them out. So, which English poet wrote the Pied Piper of Hamelin? Which English poet wrote the Pied Piper of Hamelin? That would be um, no, that's not right. Hang fire a minute. I'm a bit kerfuffled here. Oh, that's Robert Browning. That's right. That was Lou. Right. Yeah, then. Number 3. Yeah. We've done that one, haven't we? Done that one. That's done. $18. Which is 18 then? That can't be right. Sorry about this, peeps. Number 2. That can't be right. We've just done that. Number 18 is 14 on here. That's at 13. I'll tied myself up a little bit here. Right, next question. Sorry, peeps. What heroic figure ruled Scotland for 20 years? What heroic figure ruled Scotland for over 20 years? Or for 20 years, sorry. Who was that first? Daniel. Well done, Daniel. It was Robert the Bruce. Right. How many mounted umpires supervise a polo match? How many mounted umpires supervise a polo match? Let me get that up. Oh, my neck. No, not 3, not 4. That's the one. Well done, Lou. 2 is the answer. Okay. What is the name of the country's... Sorry, what is the name of the country club in The Archers? God, is that still running? That's like from when God were a lad, isn't it? Or was that Mrs. Taylor's diary? It might have been. What is the name of the country club in The Archers? No, not Culpeper. Do you know, I can honestly say, hand on heart, I've never ever listened to it. No idea I haven't. I wouldn't have if I'd not got it here. I think the only way you're going to get answer to this is by going to Google. Anybody? British Country Club. No, it's 2 words. The first word is a colour. And the second is a posh term, something in a property. Yeah, that's what I say. I can't believe it's still running. Not Red Robin, not Green Hedge, and not Green Farm, and not Greenbrier. Not even green. Think of a colour with the same initial. Well done, Daniel. Grey Gables is the correct answer. There you go, you see how easy it were for you. How is Sean John Combs better known? Combs. How is Sean John Combs better known? Oh, yeah. No, not Puff Daddy. You're close. Oh, my God, you don't know how close you are with that. No, not honeycombs. You're nearly right, Lou. Very nearly right. That's it. Diddy. P. Diddy is correct. Well done, Lou. Yeah. Right. Ooh. Vexillology. Vexillology. I said that without any problem. Notice is the study of what? Vexillology. I'll spell it for you. VEXILLOLOGY. Vexillology is the study of what? Look at Daniel's answer above. Daniel, so you did. I do apologise. So, who did I give that to? Did I give that to Lou? I did, didn't I? Lou, you owe me one back. I put one above. I'll take that back off you. I'll give it to Daniel. I do apologise for that. It must have shot up really quick. Okie dokie. See, this is what happens when I ain't got a, what they call it. Next question. What is a, oh, have we done that one yet? Vexillology is the study of what? We haven't, no. Flags. Now then. Daniel, I can see, it looks like Daniel's got that again. Well done, Daniel. He did. Flags is the correct answer. Nearly missed that. What is a quetzal? Quetzal. Quetzal. What is a quetzal? A bird, a fish, or a snack food? What is a quetzal? Is it a bird, a fish, or a snack food? Right, that's Lou's then. You got your point back, Lou. Bird is correct. In what dance do you slap thighs, knees, and soles of feet? And I want this spelled correctly. I'm being really cruel and bitchy now. In what dance do you slap thighs, knees, and soles of feet? And you wear little leather shorts to do it. Do you know, I bet Trevor would be very good at this now. I'm visualizing Trevor in this in this costume. I'm just get you. Hiya, Janice. Welcome, Chuck. Not head and shoulders, knees and toes. No, not the Charleston. No. Oh, no. Not hand jive. Not fight dance. Right. Wow, look at Lou, for heaven's sake. She spelt it right, no. Schuhplattler. Plattler. It's Austrian, I think. So that's Lou again. Okay. Right. What film takes place on Skull Island? What film takes place on Skull Island? Oh, you've seen it, have you? What? You've actually seen Skull Island? Hiya, Dirt Diggers, welcome. Got it right straight away. Oh no, Daniel you got there first. Daniel got that one. King Kong is correct. Well done, Daniel. And very close, but near miss. Right. Whose 2008 debut album, Rock Ferry, went to #1? Whose 2008 debut album, Rock Ferry, went to #1? Blimey. Well done, Daniel. It was indeed Duffy. Are you a fan, perhaps, of Duffy? What vegetable is a solanum tuberosum? Good Lord, I'll spell it for you. SOLANUM. So it's Solanum tuberosum. You just knew that one, did you? I've never heard. I don't know Duffy, so I know it's a woman, but I don't know any more about her. Well done, Trevor. It is indeed a potato. Trevor's on the board. Moving clockwise on a dartboard, what number is next to #1? Oh, I know this one. I know this one so easy. Just on that one. Not number 11. Oh, I missed that one, that's why. What question have I just asked you? Moving clockwise, right. 18 is the correct answer, Lou. Right, I've missed a question. I thought I lost myself here. What was the surname of the Russian submarine? Surname? What am I on about? What was the name of the Russian submarine that sank in 2000? You got it. Did you? Have I done you again? Daniel, I'm terrible. I'm sorry. Yes, Daniel got that one. It's so I've got to take one off your low again unless you get this one right. I do apologise. I'm really, really, really sorry. That's right. Well done, Chris. Chris got that one. Where am I? There. And then the last question. Which country's motto is from sea to sea? Which country's motto is from sea to sea? They have to tell me off, you know, Janice, because I'm rubbish. It shoots up that quick, I miss it, and everybody answers at once. And I miss first one, I forget to look up. I do apologise. But they let me know. Hey up, Lorna. How you doing, Chuck? You're a bit tad late, aren't you, tonight? But you got that one. Just in time. It was indeed Canada, and that were our Lorna. Lorna's on the board. That was the last question, by the way. Bless your heart, but never mind, you got one. So we've got Lorna with one and Trevor with one. Well done. And then we have Chris with 3, Percy with 4, Daniel with 9. Well done, Daniel. And Arlo with 15. Run away. She run away. Bye, Trevor. You're off now, chick. Take care. I frightened him away, I think. Rubbish. So that's the quiz for this week. Bit of a whoopsie daisical with me. It's a good job you lot can keep on top of me. Make sure I don't I'm not cheating, I'm just not very observant sometimes. It's old age and that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Yeah, you all did well. 9 o'clock it will be Kev's live. That's usually a good one. And interesting and fun. So it's Detectorist Kev. Or Kev Detectorist. Something like that. It's Kev anyway. You just go on and have a look. It's usually a pretty good one, that one. Meanwhile, back at the old Cape Corral, I'm going to go and get on the nebulizer because that coughing fit I really got me going tonight. It was a nuisance. Where is he live, Kev? He's on YouTube. If you're let me think. How can I don't know whether I can. Just bear with me a second. Let me see if I can bring. I don't know whether I can or not. I'll do it from mine. Let me get my keyboard. No, oh, there he is, Detector Kev. Let me. Right. There you go. That's Kev's channel. He's on at 9 o'clock, and he's always spot on 9 o'clock. Well worth going and watching. It's good. It's good laugh as well. As long as you know, it's a good night. I like to sit and listen to them. You know, I mean, it's interesting. There's some interesting stuff, and they have some fun things going off as well. So, you know, go and take a peek at Kev. If you're not already subscribed to him, subscribe and press your notification bell. So, hi Danny, we're just closing, just finishing off. I'm afraid you've come just a little tad too late. I'm very sorry about that. Next week, if you want to come back on a Monday night, it's 7:30 UK time. And then 8 o'clock the quiz starts, and we finish at 9 o'clock for going to another live. So there we go. Yeah, pop on to Kev's and we'll have a look. I shall go on for a short while, giving me leave me a thumbs up, please, as well before you go. And I go on to Kev's and put my thumbs up and have a listen for a short while, and then I'm going on to my meds because that coughing didn't help me at all earlier. So I'll go and get sorted out with that. So take care, everybody. Thanks for being here. You're all such good company. I do apologise for people that are just popping on. We've missed you, Janice. Not seen you a while. It's nice to have seen you tonight. But there we go. That's everything then. So everybody, take care. Stay safe. And I'll see you next week. Bye for now. Mwah. Love you all.